Greetings from Bishop's Lodge in Leicester. This is the first of what I'm hoping is going to become a monthly series of videos in which I just share a little bit about what I'm up to in my work as a bishop, but also something of what's going on in the life of the diocese, such that I hope together we can be encouraged by all that God is doing among us. This time I want to focus on one of our priorities, which we're simply calling intergenerational communities. So the idea of people of different generations, children, young people, adults, older people, all being together in one community, worshipping, celebrating, learning from one another. So this last weekend, I was doing one of my big conversation weekends, where I go and spend a long weekend in one place, spending time with people everywhere from the pub to the shopping precincts to the care home, and listening to people such that I can get to know that place a bit better, and taking the opportunity when appropriate to share something of the gospel of Jesus Christ and invite people to explore that for themselves. One of the highlights of those visits always is my time in schools. We always make a point on the Friday of going into schools, and on this occasion it was 2 primary schools, one of which I was quizzed by a group of Y6 pupils, everything from "Have you encountered God?" through to "What's your favourite flavour of crisps?" But then in the second school, I went to meet with a small group of children who together lead the collective worship in the school. So the curate in this context goes into the school on a regular basis and works with this group of young people to enable them to then lead the collective worship for others. I love that model of the clergy enabling the children to lead worship. That's something of what intergenerational community, I think, looks like. And it's why I am so passionate about bringing schools into the heart of all that we do in the diocese. So when people ask me about Minster communities and this new framework that we're piloting at the moment, I often say to them the primary reason we're doing this is to ensure that children and young people are at the heart of shaping the church of the future. So schools and churches working together with parents and grandparents in order to grow faith among these children and young people such that they in turn can shape the future of the church. Just before doing my big conversation weekend, I was introduced to the House of Lords. It's a very strange place, I have to say, and I felt very much like the new boy starting at a new school. I really didn't have a clue what was going on. But I count it both a great privilege to be able to be there, but also a great responsibility. I want, again, to be able to bring the voices of children and young people into that context. I want also to be able to, yes, represent something of the communities of Leicester and Leicestershire. And that's why I also have a particular passion around how we do bring people of different cultures together into our communities. That's another one of our priorities that we simply call intercultural communities. But I think intercultural and intergenerational have a very direct overlap. We want our children and young people of diverse backgrounds to be worshipping together, even as we also seek to bring adults of diverse backgrounds together as well. So I'm really pleased that we have the St. Philip Centre here in Leicester, which works with a lot of different organisations, but in particular works with some of our schools. So they take people of different religious traditions into schools so that children can hear firsthand from these people about different religions. It's really important that our children grow up understanding the different religions and having respect for people who may be very different to them, but who are people loved by God. That's also why I've been spending quite a bit of time over the last couple of months having one-to-one meetings with different faith leaders in Leicester. After the recent unrest, it's been really important to try and strengthen those relationships and talk together about what we can do to make sure this never happens again. There's a lot of work that we do need to do, but I'm encouraged again by the openness of different faith leaders wanting to work together. So finally, a little plug then for a carol service coming up. I'm sure you'll be looking forward to all sorts of carol services and events in your local context over the coming weeks. But if you'd like to join us in an exploration of intergenerational and intercultural community, then do come along on the 11th of December at the Church of the Martyrs in Leicester for our global carol service. Bishop Martyn will be preaching, I'll be there, there'll be musicians of all sorts of different cultures, and it will be a great celebration. But wherever you are during the Advent season and during Christmas, I hope you will know God with you in all those contexts.